Welcome to Gatsby's Radio News. We will be talking about the extravagant party and who this mysterious Gatsby is. Chapter 3, pages 49 through 55. Nick is at an extremely luxurious party thrown by the mysterious Gatsby. He usually doesn't come to these kinds of things, but he decided to come since he was personally given an invitation. Nick had just encountered Gatsby in an unusual conversation and is now questioning who Gatsby really is and what he does.
Who is he? Do you know?
He's just a man named Gatsby.
Where is he from, I mean? And what does he do?
Now you're started on the subject? Well, he told me once he was an Oxford man. However, I don't believe it.
Well, why not?
I don't know. I just don't think he went there. I think he killed a man. Anyhow, he throws large parties and I like large parties. They're so intimate. At small parties there isn't any privacy.
Right after Jordan stops talking to Nick, the orchestra leader booms on his bass drum to get everyone's attention.
Ladies and gentlemen, at the request of Mr. Gatsby, we are going to play for you Mr. Vladimir Tostov's latest work, which attracted so much attention at Carnegie Hall last May. If you read the papers, you know there was a big sensation. The piece is known as Vladimir Tostov's Jazz History of the World.
While everyone is listening, Nick can't help but to find his eyes looking at Gatsby, and at the fact that he is not drinking.
I beg your pardon, Miss Baker. I beg your pardon, but Mr. Gatsby would like to speak to you alone.
With me?
Yes, madam. And now a message from our sponsor.
Ladies, tired of drying your hair with the same old vacuum cleaner? Try Avance brand new Beauty Locks portable hair dryer. It's smaller, it's faster, it's guaranteed to give you the hair you've always wanted in half the time.
Jordan slowly got up and raised an eyebrow at Nick, astonished and surprised as she stood to follow the butler. Soon Nick was alone. Nick looks around and finds that most of the remaining women are fighting with their husbands. The women want to stay, but the men would like to leave, causing fights with the husband and wife. Soon, Jordan and Gatsby come out of a room together.
I want to go home.
No.
Babe.
I've just heard the most amazing thing. How long were we in there?
Why, about an hour.
It was simply amazing, but I swore I wouldn't tell it, and here I am tantalizing you. Please come and see me. Phone book, under the name of Miss Sigourney Howard, my aunt.
Jordan seemed to be in quite a hurry. As Jordan was leaving, Nick joined the last of Gatsby's guests who were clustered around him. Nick wanted to apologize for not having known him in the garden.
Don't mention it. Don't give it another thought, old sport. Also, don't forget we're going up in the hydroplane tomorrow morning at 9 o'clock.
Philadelphia wants you on the phone, sir.
Alright, in a minute. Tell them I'll be right there. Good night, Nick.
Good night.
Good night.
And now a message from our sponsor.
A swing and a drive, back to the wall. Gone! The White Sox win the game. Come join the Chicago White Sox when they play the Red Sox next Tuesday.
Thank you for listening to Gatsby's Radio News. Hope you'll join us next week when we'll be discussing who Daisy really loves most, Tom or Gatsby. The roles were played by Sophia as the narrator, Kyle as Gatsby's butler, and Nick, the young, honest, and inclined man that graduated from Yale. Caitlin as Jordan, the cynical, self-centered, competitive golfer and partier. And finally, Sydney as the orchestra director and as Gatsby, the fabulously wealthy, young, mysterious man.